And good morning and welcome. Just a sound check testing. 1, 2, 2 for 222. Okay, well, that works. Good morning and welcome everyone to, welcome to Tiskra. Welcome to Estonia. Welcome to the High 40-40 competition. Today, of course, Tallinn Strikers up against the Rising Stars. Well, we all know about the Strikers. Pretty much the informed team. I think they've only had one loss, possibly. So this year in all competitions, and they're pretty well represented at the national level, I must say. Elias Hassan, Habib Khan, Arslan Gondal. So those three guys there are off to Finland next week for the Sub-Regional World Cup qualifiers, the ICC event that I'm very lucky enough to actually get to manage the team, and so therefore I get to watch the boys perform. So should be good. Those games too, by the way, you can actually watch on ICC TV, and hopefully you'll be cheering Estonia on. So here today, of course, the F40 comp, as we know, slightly revised, and you just really cannot afford to lose too many games because you only play 3 to go through to the actual playoffs. So Strikers, they're through. They've had 2 wins. They defeated the Stallions, and they've also knocked over the Riders. Rising though, they've defeated Riders. They've lost to the Stallions. If they can pick up the win here, they get their 2 wins, and of course therefore that then means the Stallions will have to they'll have to win that other game to give them their 2 wins. It'll probably come down to strike rate, I presume. I tell you what, you'd want to get the result, in my opinion. Get the win, and then that way try and put some pressure back on other teams. 1 second. Okay, back. Umpires forgot the ball. Yeah, might need that. All right. So, it's going to be the Rising Stars to bat. Strikers are out on the ground, just on the left of your screen there, and you can probably just see the umpires walking out as well. It'll be an interesting game. Midal Islam and Mohammed Shoaib, they need to perform today. They need to put a good, healthy score on the board. Just give the strikers' top order, something to think about. And of course, that top order is Arslan and Habib. And well, if you can snare one or both early, it certainly throws the cat amongst the pigeons when it comes to the strikers' team. They've got a little bit of depth there, but the two star players are star players, no doubt about it. Okay. If I was to go through the actual lineups here for you, so the strikers have Habib Khan, Habib, Arslan, Ilyas Hassan, Maharajul Alam, Cheyenne Khan, Rashid Mahmood, Tala Tahir, Zahib Ali, Gal Zaman, Gal, one of my favourite players, and I think it's Yuba, Nevi, Zishan Khalid, Mohammed Zania, and Shuvo's on the list as well. Okay, haven't seen Shuvo. Normally it says hi, but Rising Stars, Midal, Sheben, Shoaib, Mamun, Nazmul, Partha, Reyes, Tambir, Udian, Yusuf, Usama, John Singh. Okay, anyway, guys, we're about to get underway here, and we will have Habib to open the bowling. He'll come from the Kiev end. Midal on strike. A couple of changes. Field just adjusting. I tell you what, that's the finest fine leg I've ever seen. And if Terry was here, I'd be telling Terry straight up that is a backstop. There we go. So that's due to the pace that can be generated by Habib Khan. Majaro, I think it is, Alam, the wicketkeeper, possibly. Anyway, Habib Khan comes in and, well, past the outside edge. Now, not the greatest of valued shots there by Midal, trying to work it. He's got a big gap in the covers there, but there actually is a deep cover. So, I'm pretty much only going to get one there in any case. This time, bang, and beats the infield. And they have one, and they should come back for two, because that actually went backward a point. Field stays the same. It's a fly slip or gully sort of in, and there's an appeal, but nothing doing there. Yeah, Bib was sort of thinking maybe there was something, but no, I think he's just the bat hitting the ground. And again, Habib this time. Down leg, there we go. And this is why we have the backstop in place. Wides, and they'll pick up an extra cherry on top there. So wide, +1. Okay, Idian on strike. Habib in. Cut into the ground. Gets it past point and gully. And they'll come back forward too. Throw comes in. Good throw. Nice work there in the field. Habib in again. This time, oh, good ball. Just gets him on the thigh. Yeah. Nice work. So it's Cheyenne Khan down at backstop. So he's just off to my right here. Okay, in he comes and just pushed into the offside and no run. So ends the over. Just trying to find the player that fielded that last one. No, cannot find him. Sorry, guys. Anyway. Now. So Arslan will take up the attack from the Stockholm end. Midel on strike, has 2 off 3. So does Udian at the non-strikers. Arslan has most in the circle, although he does have a deep cover. Comes in, full, just played down to mid-on. Very fine mid-on, by the way. And that ball struck a bit harder, and to the right of the fielder, there's plenty of paddock out there. So now Udian taking up strike, gets himself settled. Arslan comes in and short. Oh, well, off the back foot, just played it into gully pretty much, and quick single. Didn't try to take him on. Top edge, pretty much covered. There's also a man at deep square leg. This time, it's pushed in the offside and no run. In again. And a big swing outside off. Bit of movement there. Midel couldn't get a hold of it. Top ball. This time, same again. He's chasing those. He's nearly edging them. And, well, maybe, just maybe, If he gets it, he might get it through the field. But anyway, this one's a bit straight. It was slightly on leg. Worked around the corner for a single. Good over. Three off it. Okay, Habib, in he comes. Cut into the ground and fielded at point. Zishan Khalid, that's who it was earlier. Had a really good throw in that previous over. Okay, in again. And this time, oh, what could have been? That's what Habib's thinking. That was close. All right. Midle, what will he do? Oh, squared him up. Ooh. Well, Habib winning the battle at the moment. Three dot balls. He had 6 off his first over. And so far, he's setting himself up for a ripper here. But there's the edge, and that's why we have a backstop. There we go. Over the top of the keeper, and they'll just get one. It's something the strikers do actually put in place. Is the backstop. That saved him quite a few runs. Habib this time, Udian, just works it to square leg. Oh, bit of a misfield, but no damage done. Just a single. Still, with 1 ball to go, very good over. Well, that's if you're a Strikers fan, of course. There's only 2 off it. They'd be very happy. Look, they'd love a wicket, but if they could bog these 2 down for quite a few overs. Oh boy, there he goes, played on. I was just about to say, you might get him playing a shot and pick up a wicket through being nice and tight, but Habib's decided to be tight and pick up the wicket. Midle has chopped that into his stumps. The bluff VPN stumps, for some reason, have not been turned on. So do apologise for that. The umpires maybe don't know how to press the buttons. And, well, there we go. 1 for 11 off 3. And tell you, don't worry, the Strikers will not take the foot off the pace. So Arslan will take up the attack. Take it up, resume the attack, I should say. And, well, Habib, another wicket. Just another one. So, it brings his total's going to be, that was 81 now, is it? There you go. 81 wickets for Habib Khan. It's not too bad at all. Best was a 6 for 15. Good work when you can get it, Habib. Well done. Here's a strike rate of 19.4. And as you saw there, it's taken him 12 balls. So, all right, Arslan, and he comes. And it looked wide and called wide, yes. And this time, full of ball, outside off, and the appeal. No, it wasn't a full-throated appeal. And hang on, he's been given. Okay, not sure what happened there, guys. I believe they asked the question, and the umpire, I don't know what he did, and then some seconds later, as everyone was like, oh yeah, whatever, all of a sudden he has been given. The batsman just is in disbelief, absolutely in disbelief, shaking his head as he walks. He looks dumbfounded. Well, there you go. It was a half-hearted appeal. I mean, it was half-hearted from Arslan. It wasn't full-throated at all from the keeper and the rest of the field, really. But, well, Gideon goes. So Arslan picks up a wicket. So he now has 37. The old wide wicket routine. Arslan getting in on the act. Okay. So one legal delivery off the over after the wide. And it's a wicket. Nazmul Haq is the new batsman, and he cuts it into the ground straight to point, and a misfield costs a run. Well, Arslan in again, and wide called on that one. Nazmul highest of 64. Strike rate goes at about 90. Does have 350s. So in an attempt. I'm going to say an attempt to feather that. As I don't know why you'd play that shot out there. They've got plenty of protection. Anyway. In Arslan this time, and straight a ball. Just played on the offside, and no run. Not too sure if he'll be watching the replay, but the big hi to Travis Beswick, currently 30,000 feet in the air, and he pushes that out to point. Yeah, so Trav did send a message saying that for some reason he can't watch the stream up in the air. He can get he can actually get the results as it happens on the ECA app though. So that one kept out by Yusuf. So that's the end of a successful over. Now Yusuf Arafat, 56 not out's his best. strike rate of 103. He only had 17 innings. But that last over, wow. 2 wides, a single and a wicket. So Arslan 1 for 6 off 2. Habib, of course, to resume, as you would. Tell you what, 4 overs, 14 runs. Yeah, that's not the problem though, is it? It's the 2 wickets, openers, back in the pavilion. Habib will be hunting another wicket as he comes in and beats the edge. He has 1 for 8. So Arslan 1 for 6. Habib 1 for 8. And bang, there we go. Thank your mother for the rabbits. Habib has another one chopping on. So, and the buff VPN stumps actually lit up that time. So there you go. They've been turned on. They've been well and truly turned on. They've been turned on by Habib Khan wrecking the top order of the Rising Stars. So he now has 2 for 8. Rising Stars in all sorts of trouble now at 3 for 14 in the 5th over. And it's not looking good. Oh, just got to say, the scoring seems to be going a bit better today. The names are going good. That's probably due to Parko. Surprisingly, the Kiwi can read and write. It's an amazing thing, that. Benny Strong, well, he's back. Anyway, Habib comes in and, short. Oh, well, I tell you what, I thought it was well over the top. But anyway, legal ball. Yeah, this could get nasty if Habib gets on fire here. He may bowl himself through a couple extra overs on top. Anyway, let's see how he goes. Reyes on strike. Cut shot. Oh! Fielder stuck the hand out. Zishan, I think it was, stuck the hand out. And I tell you what, he saved 4. Well, I think they got the single there. So he definitely saved 3 runs. And I'm watching, waiting. Yes, a bit of a rubbing of the hand. He's still holding it in a bit though. He's bound to rub that any second. That's yeah. I can see him flexing it now. That hurt. Yeah, good work. Okay, Habib in again, and yeah. Now, as you can see, we've got a one-legged kangaroo out there at the moment, and doing the hop around, and that's due to the fact that Habib Khan is showing no mercy, full of ball. And he has absolutely smashed him in the foot. Tell you, this is not good, guys. Wow. He is down. And I can actually see some people looking to go get a first aid kit. I can assure you there's no first aid kit going to fix a broken foot. Because this is smashed into him. Now, I cannot see that this is a case of jamming the bat onto the toe. This is more a case of the ball literally just smashing into that foot. He's moving it. Everyone's standing around. And, of course, Habib, look what he does. He picks up his bat, says, I don't think you'll be needing that. I'll go have a little practice with it and just set myself. Is it Saeed? No, is it and I think I've got that wrong, has just gone over to have a chat with him. And I tell you what, I actually don't think the batsman's going to be able to continue. He's going to have to go off, retired injured for a while, and he may come back later. But although, hang on, has it hit the knee? No, surely not. He's got pads on. Who knows? No. The scorers are both just looking on in amazement and just wishing they could generate that sort of pace. It's Parko with his mediums and Benny Strong with his, well, we're not too sure. Just depends on how many ales he's had that morning on the way to the ground. But as you know, look, if you're looking for a beer, Benny Strong has the Benny Strong Extra Strong that he's brewing out at Sadamar. And mind you, I don't think much of it's making its way to the stores to be sold. I think he's drinking a lot. So, yeah, his missus, his missus, when she snared him, she thought she was getting a good clean living Aussie, and no. All right, looks like we're going to get back to it, and well, I'll tell you what, I'm actually really happy with this. The batsman's going to continue. I actually did hear that the batsman had a request. He asked for Habib to bowl left-handed. Oh boy. So that was a smashing delivery because it smashed into something. I'll have to get the story on that a bit later, guys. One of those things, in the flash of an eye, you don't get to see it all here. I don't watch the monitor. The monitor actually makes things look closer, but I prefer to actually look at the ground, and then I can see where the ball goes a little better. Anyway, he's got bat to that. Goes on to the offside. That's the end of a successful, very successful over. A wicket, 1 run to Habib. Now, what I'll do is have a look at this. I can't actually make out what he's done. I'm trying. I've got a little replay here on my phone. That ball's bounced. It hasn't got him in the toe. Interesting. Anyway, Arslan in. He's been worked through gully, and they get a single. And that was Reyes. You got the single there. Okay, Arslan in again. Yusuf on strike. And keeps that one out. I thought he was going to go for a tight hurt there for a moment. That would have been disastrous for the Rising Stars. It's bad enough at 3 for 15 that they were at the time. Arslan in. Little push off the pads to the onside. He was fielded by Gull there. Okay, Arslan in again. This time he's worked it a little squarer, but no run. Yeah, it was Gull that fielded that one just before. And slower ball, bowled him. Well, little looper. So Arslan says, listen, Habib, yeah, you get 2, I'll get 2. I'll just keep going. Hey, let's have a little game, so you can get the most today. And, well, Rising Stars in all sorts of trouble here. This is disastrous. 4 for 16. And Arslan now moves to 2-4-7. And, well, Habib, of course, is 2-for-9. So, this is not good. Not good at all. No. Well, one ball left in the over. Partha Carr comes to the crease. And just getting set. Partha with the highest of 57. Averaging only 17.3 though. And he's tried to work that around the corner. Wide called. Oh, look out, Arslan. One more run against your name and he'll be equal with Habib. And he comes and full ball, full toss in fact, and just played the point and no run. So that's the end of the 6th over. And Habib has actually jogged to get the ball. He wants that ball. Wow. Yeah, Partha's strike rate, by the way, he's going at 85.6, which I don't think that's the issue, really. The umpire doing the right thing there. Well done. Yeah, the fielder was still moving, and he held Habib up, and rightly so. And he comes, and full of ball, chopped out to point. And that was Zishan Khalid, who's at point there. Habib, in he comes, and just squared him a little. Couple of dot balls. Well, big thank you to our sponsors, High 4040. Although we are using the Bluff VPN stumps out here, the High 4040 stumps are actually on the other ground. Anyway, Habib into the ground, into the covers, and that'll be no run. Fielded by, let me think who that was. That was Ubanevi. All right, here we go again. This time full of ball. And the edge, and what a catch! What a catch! Absolute beauty. Bang, up in the air, hit the ground, had the presence of mind to just keep those gloves open. Of course, lucky on the old, it popped up into the glove. There you go. So Habib picks up another. 3 for 9. Rising Stars, well, this is not good. 5 for 17. They're in a hole. A deep, deep hole at the moment. But what a catch that was. So I will actually go and have a little replay look at that one myself. dived, hit the ground, actually hit the ground on all fours, and then had the presence of mind. He looked up, lucky with where the ball dropped, but as they had the presence of mind to look up and keep the glove in the right position. Oh, that's terribly. That's a no ball, wide. Sorry, not a no ball, a wide. Yeah, what a catch that was. Well, that's I don't know how to pronounce it name. Majaro, maybe Alarm or Alam. Anyway, and well, he hasn't taken that one cleanly, but no, and then didn't pick it up cleanly. So and they do get through there. So 3 dot balls, a wicket, a wide, and it's been given as a run, I believe. 1 run. So 1 ball left in the over. Habib. He's pushed onto the onside and no run. Fielded by Elias Hassan. Definitely looking forward to seeing Elias play in Finland, which will be, well, yeah, next weekend, I suppose, yeah, over there. So made some massive improvements of late, really stepping up his cricket, and has well and truly earned his spot on the team. So another wicket down. So Arslan, well, pressure's on you now if you're going to keep up with Habib. Arslan 2 for 8. And Habib 3 for 11. And he comes, and full and wide, dot ball. Tanvir on strike, plays into the ground, goes to point, no run. Luke, Belgium, good morning, mate. Well, yeah, not a good start at all, is it, Luke? It's, yeah, well. And Arslan this time, and, oh, same result. And Fuller, oh, hit in the air, should land safely, does land safely, will not make the boundary though. They come back for 2. Habib with the throw, a bit wide there, Habib, but they're always going to be home. And this time, he's played it out, and just into the onside. Top ball. 1 ball left in the over. Arslan in. Oh, good ball, but kept out. Dot ball. Another tidy over. Didn't pick up a wicket though. Oh, Habib, you're in front now. Weather-wise, guys, I didn't mention the weather earlier. What I can tell you is this. It was actually saying we're going to have rain or a storm, and that would have, if it had been correct, would have been happening anywhere around now. Now, if that was to be an hour and a half late, which I don't think it is, I think we're going to be fine, but you never know. One of those things. You'd certainly want to be trying to bat out the innings, put on something half decent. Try and pick up a point for a washout or something, but I don't think that's going to be the case. All right, Habib, in he comes, and kept out. And fielded by Nevi there at mid-off. Covers, shall we say. Anyway, in he comes. Played it to go. No. I thought they were going to go for the run there. That could have been disastrous. Yes. As a matter of fact, I can't make out who that is, that fielder, and their number is not matching anything on here. Anyway. Habib Khan, in he comes. Played into the offside. There goes Zishan that fielded that one. Habib does the lace up. Dot ball again. Here he goes, and short, and on the back foot, kept out. NM creation, yeah, I agree, mate. We all know these two could just, if they could stick it out, they could maybe put on 50 or 100. Who knows? Anything can happen. But at the moment, strikers have got the foot on the throat, not taking it off, and played into the, I'm going to say, fly slip and a dot ball. Will we see a maiden? And Habib has now decided to come around the wicket. I think he should have just stuck with what he was doing, and maybe he's bowled a couple a little short of this over two. I don't know. That's a better ball, but it's hit something, but you're not going to get the LB around the wicket. Always hard with decent umpires. But anyway, dot ball and a maiden over to Habib. He's 3 for 11. Now, will we see a change from the Stockholm end? Arslan is walking up. I believe he has ball in hand. And yes, he will bowl the 10th over. And Habib is going to come down to long off. No. Well, he's outside the circle, but nowhere near the boundary. Interesting. Bang, in the air, and he's dropped it. Oh. Well, should have been taken. Absolutely should have been taken. Dear. Elias. Got to say your name, Elias. Sorry, mate. Oh, dear. Should have taken that. And now a swish outside off stump. Look, he's ran backwards, and of course, because it's bounced out, it bounces in front of you, your body's still moving backwards, and it just drops to the ground. So the hands were a little hard, and that one is a wide. Yeah, so need those soft hands. Don't know if you could see Habib on screen when he dropped it. It was just, you could see that. Oh, he's kept that one out. Very competitive. The kid, very competitive. Arslan, in he comes. And, that's wide. Not good. Should have had a wicket. Instead, now, a couple of wides happening. Sets himself. In he comes. And he's cut in the air and it's safe. It's pretty much split the fielders. And come back for 2. And throw comes in. Just a couple of runs there. This is not the tidiest of overs that Arslan's had in this little spell. A couple of wides, a single and a 2. Moves to 2 for 15, and that's pushed on the onside. Dot ball. Yeah, still has 1 ball to come. And this time, same again, just pushed onto the onside. That's the end of the over. 5 for 26. What could have been? And we're going to have a change in bowling. Is what we are. And I have a feeling that it will be Ilyas Hassan to take up the attack from the Kiev end. And so needs to put that drop catch behind him. Set himself, get himself ready to go. That's what he's going to need. In he comes. Oh, terrible ball. First up. Short and wide called. Well, got to be able to hit the spot. Saw Habib go a little bit short in that last over, I think. But of course, he's got the pace against these batsmen. He can put the fear in them. So that's short and, bit of a misfield there by Arslan, and it does cost a run. Habib can get away with it with the pace against the middle order here, a bit more so. Ilyas doesn't have that pace, and he will need to, find the spot. And I can assure you the spot is not going to be short and on leg stump. And he's done it again. Now, he doesn't have the actual fielding. The field is not set for what he's bowling. Not unless, look, we've got a guy 3/4 way to the boundary, just slightly, probably square leg. Gondal at fine leg who's up, but that's a better ball. That's better. I wouldn't be you've got plenty of runs to play with because, well, they're going at well under 3 runs and over. But that there played into the offside and 1 run only. So I think you'd actually want these guys playing their shots, having to actually play shots that are to keep the ball off that off stump. Put the onus on the actual on the batsman. You give them a couple of overs of short and wide on leg. 1, you'll pick up a few runs with the wides, and 2, you're probably going to get smacked away for a 4, or maybe, you never know, they might have the power to get over the rope. And before you know it, you've let them off the hook, and maybe that partnership does build. It does start. They get the confidence. And a quick single there. And no, backed up. And by, I think it was Gull. Yep, sure was. So 5 off the over. And we will, of course, have a change of bowling from the Stockholm end. Which, by the way, if you are listening, Crossy, I'm still calling it the Stockholm end until you send me an email directing me to change it. Okay. Nu comes in. He's hit that in the air. Habib comes in and takes the catch. And Habib's hurt himself there just slightly as he hit the ground, but he's got a very safe pair of hands. A lot of players, trust me guys, a lot of players would have coughed that up from the awkward landing on the ground there. Not Habib. Very safe. He hasn't moved a lot after him. I'm hoping he's okay. He's just touching the... No, he's fine. He's fine. Great work there. Well, Nu, none for one. Off one ball. He says, this game's easy. Yeah, well, it sure is, mate, when you've got someone who can catch. And that was done. Yeah, so Crossy thought, well, not thought, Crossy said correctly, why do we call it the Stockholm end? When in actual fact, Helsinki's more sort of in line. It's, you know, Stockholm's way off the other way, and he's dead right. But I was told that from the start. I'm going to blame Trav. That's it. So Trav can't hear us. He's 30,000 feet up in the air. So, and he's going on holidays with the family. So I'm just sort of thinking the chances of him watching this later. I don't know. Don't think he will. So therefore I'll blame Trav. And I'm pretty sure it was Trav that said it, Stockholm end, and that's what I've gone with. Well, that's gone past the edge. And dot ball. Ahmed, the new batsman. Ahmed Madani. And Nu in again. And he got a bit of an edge there. But it'll go down as a dot ball, that one. And again. And full, too wide called. And so wicket, dot ball, wide. So Nu, you need to go the other. Normally, Nu, they go the other way here, mate. And he's gone wide again. We quite often see the old wide ball wicket in the EPL here. Gull just fielded that, guys. As I say, one of my favourite cricketers, an absolute champion, gives 1,000,000% in the field. Nu back on target with that one, and this one too. This is in the air, and Gull getting to it, but takes it. Tell you, the but that I said was because normally it's but they drop it. No, not with Gull. Tell you what, you saw it, guys. Made his way under it. That was not an easy chance, but he took it. Great catch. Another great catch. Well done. As I said, I only just said it. He's one of my favourite cricketers. That's due to the fact that I've seen this guy give 1,000,000% in the field every time on hot days. Doesn't matter what it is. Wherever they put him, he just goes hard all day. And there's quite a few like it, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, enjoy him. So, 7 for 32. And, well, Nu, he's saying, how easy is this game? 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Absolutely incredible. So Nu's actually new to the EPL. So he got a couple of wickets. He's actually now got a new best for. His best for was 2 for 24. So now he's got 2 for 2. So he's got a few runs to play with here, guys. But if he gets another wicket, well, then it's definitely his new best for. Here he goes, in. Now that's just played into gully and they'll get a single. 2 for 3 is his new best for. So far. Well, 7 for 32. It's not something that you want to look at if you're a rising star. And as for the weather, guys, you cannot see what I can see. It doesn't look like rain. The clouds out there, but there's nothing that's really dark. So on the screen, okay, so the breeze is coming from your right to left. And you've got those trees in the background, and that's actually the start of a little bit of a hill as well. It sort of goes up a little bit. And yeah, so if we then look at straight ahead and then to the right of the screen is where it comes from here. Or is today, but yeah, it's fairly light out there. Anyway, this is worked off the hip, goes to square leg pretty much, and just a single. Maybe it came off the hip possibly anyway. Yeah, it did too. It was a bye, leg bye. So that breeze has just turned around. Yeah. Yeah, definitely right to left. When I say right to left, directly right to left. Anyway, Elias comes in and wide again. I'm bowling on that leg sort of side a bit. He doesn't have a short fine leg in place. I mean, there's a fine leg, but he's on the edge of the circle. But I'm talking about that sort of leg slip sort of position. He doesn't have that. Doesn't have a square leg who's short either. If you're going to bowl those short ones in there, try and get him to, work it off the hip and get the catch. He doesn't have that field, so needs to get this on off stump pretty much. But I don't know. He must be bowling to a plan because there's real no protection on that offside in the covers. So, and well, Sergil doing his best to try and feather that one. Yeah, so there's actually really, it's the protection is all for onside hitting, but it's sort of more straight than anything. So he's still bowling a bit too short. Pitch it up a little. And there. So that ball there, I've just got a feeling that could possibly be a case of they want that pitched up a fraction more. And a little straighter. That's where all the protection is. But yeah, in regards to that offside, well, there's actually some very easy runs there. It's an interesting field when I think about it. And he comes. Full ball, just kept out. He's tried to drive it, and I think that's more what they want, is the straighter drive. Yeah, so he actually can't afford to give him any width. He can't afford to go short and on leg side, and he can't afford to go full and wide of off stump. That's pretty much the deal. Let's see how well he can keep that going. Morning, Terry. Yeah, I could be in for an early day, mate. Yeah, I've just missed something there. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, it's the drinks break. There you go. Okay. So, all right, guys, we will have a quick little break and be back shortly. well, we're back. So, in he comes, in the air, and taken. Well, there you go. 8 for 35, and tell you what, I'm going to say that's going to make Benny Strong a bit happier because he wants to get out of here. I think he's on a promise with the missus back at Sadamar. And he's chafing at the bit to get back home. So, to Mrs. Strong, look out.
Stay alive in the field.
Yep, look out. He was talking to me just a minute ago. Get in the plane. Oh, I can get the plane. I can get home. So he's very keen to get back to the paradise island of Sadamar. Well, another one down, and new best for figures of 3 for 3. So yeah, well, Luke from Belgium said good morning to Terry, to Urfus, but I can assure you it's not morning. Nope, we're in the afternoon now. So, cloud get a little bit darker. It's not going to rain. I mean, you could get a spit out of this little bit above us, but nothing, absolutely nothing. They would continue on. In he comes. Oh, big appeal, look good. Oh, boy, that looked good. Wow. I tell you, that had to be really close. In again. Oh, wide called. Now, they've appealed because they thought it brushed something. I.e. bat, of course. But anyway, wide called. Don't give away wides, no, you'll ruin your figures. In he comes. And this one worked off the hip. No run. Man, that LB had to be close. No, in again, full of ball, and just played into the onside, fielded by Arslan. Well, Arslan, big job ahead of him when we go to Finland to captain the national side. Certainly got my support, and I look forward to working with him, that's for sure. Oh, bit of a slash outside off stump. Top ball. 8 for 36. Well, is it going to be Elias to resume? Man, no, there's going to be a change. There is going to be a change, and I've got a feeling it's actually going to be Zohab Ali. That's who I think it's going to be. In he comes, and just worked off the hip, and I was right, yep. Good bloke. And, well, Sadajul on strike, and this one, oh, edged it, but it went down to the ground, and well, I think it was fielded by, it was Cheyenne Khan, who is in a backstop position. So Terry, backstop, repeat, backstop. Not fly slip, no, backstop. Inside the circle backstop too, by the way, mate. You'd love to see it. Yep. Takes you back to when you were a kid. Now, what's happened here? What has happened? So they're talking, what is it? Not too sure. What was going on there? I think Gull got involved for some reason. Anyway, let's go. Oh, got the edge. Thickish. No harm done for a summer. So Harp in. It's worked into the onside. And fielded by Elias. And no run. And this time it is, yes, played back to the bowler. And worked on the onside again, Elias. And, well, that's a very tidy over. 1 run off it. 15 overs have now been completed. 8 for 37. And it will be new to continue. Yeah. Well, can he get another wicket? Oh, he tell you what, he would be absolutely chafing to get another wicket. And he comes. He's just been worked. Backward a square. Oh, and a single. Yeah, he's going to want another wicket because effectively I think Habib's got 3. So if he can get one more than Habib, he knows that'll be a good day. And he comes. Oh! Now, there was no appeal. They just, yep, there's no appeal. And you saw Habib put his hands up, but it's not like he was screaming for a wicket. No, they knew it was high. That's good cricket by the strikers. Oh, what was that about, though? Well, they just, tell you what, bit of egg on my face there because the ball before, yeah, no appeal. That one, though, that was an appeal. That's not good. That was way high. And the umpire is now having a word to Habib for some reason. Well, actually not some reason. It's because he's the captain. He has had a word with him. No, has 3 for 5. In he comes. And, quick single. He's given. Great run out. Great work. Yep. There you go. And the batsman did go over then, but some really good work in the field. And unfortunately, I cannot quite make out who that is. I will try and see. Well, 9 wickets down. I can't see who it is, but anyway, we will see how they go. 9 down. All right, let's see what happens here. How long are they going to last? Well, I tell you what, I doubt very much that Ben's partner Sylvia is listening, but if you are, I tell you what, he's got that phone ready to go to book that flight. He'll be coming home. This is going to finish real early today. So the run out new still with 3 for 5. And, well, 9 for 38. Okay, we are now set. New comes in. And, got the edge. Run out. Oh, no. Throw was a million miles too high. What was that throw? No. Don't loosen up the shoulders now. And we now have the umpires conferring, and I'm not too sure why. And hang on. I'm not too sure what's happened here, guys. Hang on. What are they doing? I'm going to ask the scorers. What are they doing? What are they doing, guys? Okay, yep. So I don't know why they were having a little bit of a meeting. It was just the end of the over. Okay. Strange. All right. In he comes, and wide. Zishan. Nine for 39. Now, I have been told that two of the batsmen, they got the names wrong. So, that is, yep, wide called. Yep, so Benny Strong back to his best. And, he doesn't know any of the cricketers, so it does happen. So that'll work itself out. Don't worry about that. Worked on the onside. They've got one. Yeah, picked up by Ubanevi. Wide. Single. Need to get him online. 9 for 41. Tell you what, you wouldn't want a big storm to come in, would you? Get washed out when you got a team in this position. And he comes. Oh, that's terrible bowling. Short, wide, rank. That was rank wide. Oh dear. Okay. So, in he comes. What have we got this time? Oh, this is in the air. Won't be caught. Backstop was inside the circle and needed to be several metres outside the circle. There you go. Yeah, well, Luke, listen, the extras top scoring. Yeah, I don't know if you watch our weekly show, but I have actually threatened to put down extras as the player to look out for. Well, there you go. He set that down the ground. That could be the second 4 of the day. Wow, what's that all about? Doesn't he realise that Benny wants to go home early? I don't know what he's doing. But, yeah, so extras on the money, for sure. And, yeah, definitely wasn't a smart run to take. Another half step, even actually with a good throw. And when I say a good throw, not one that's going to go 5 feet over your head. But anyway, in he comes, and, bowler goes down and wide. So 10 off the over. This has got to have been the most expensive over. Definitely. Wow. 10 off it. He must have got something onto that. It's off the hip or something. So there's 2 legal deliveries to come, as far as I know. And look out. That's better. Back foot pushed into the cover, into the offside there. No run. Well, they might get their 50. And pushed in the onside. No run taken. A 10 run over. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And I would presume that New would be given the ball again. Give him a chance to pick up this last wicket. Yes, well, tell you what, there's only one player outside the circle. Yeah, that's all there is. And doing his best, trying hard to get that edge. This one though, attempt at the stumping. Bluff VPN stumps do light up. So, and just get them sorted. So the keeper not up to the stumps. I tell you what, Marco Vike up there, he would have been right up to him. He would have those barrels off in a flash, and he would have been gone, because he gets himself positioned correctly every ball. So, New comes in, and in the air, it'll be taken. Well, there you go. So, New picks up another wicket, gets 4 for 5. Great little effort there. Tallinn Rising Stars decimated here today, been smashed and only putting 48 on the board. All out for 48. That is not good at all. Well, there you go. It was Habib Khan who got proceedings underway with the ball. And that was him and Arslan, basically like 2 tennis players, just hitting it back, saying, come on, show me what you got now. And they racked up a few wickets between them in very quick procession. What would it be, 5 wickets between them? And then, New came in and, what can we say? That's incredible. All right, guys, well, we will have a little break. We'll come back and we will see the strikers just probably crack it around a bit, and that'll be our day. One of those things. Well, we're back, guys. Mir Shoaib. How are you? Hope all is well. All right, here we go. Ball in. That's wide. And called wide. Yep. And the wide signal is given. Lowest score so far in EPL history? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not too sure. And the men to ask, they're not right here at the moment. And this one, well, that's wide again and called. So, couple of wides. All right. Osama comes in around the wicket and dot ball. So we have Ilyas Hassan on strike. I did go and give him a little bit of a ribbon for dropping that catch. Oh, he's there. He said, well, you know, what could he say? You know, one of those things. Anyway, and swing and a miss. And I did say to Habib, I asked him if he was okay on his knees. Yep. And he did have a bit of a joke with me about getting injured on the eve of the World Cup. And I said to him, yes, I was worried for a second. Not that easy for us to find another Habib at the moment, if ever. So he's fine. It was a good catch that he did take. And Nu, of course, spoke with him. Said, "Well, you'll be able to say you got more wickets than Habib in the game." So yeah, we had a good laugh about that. And Fuller and Big Appeal, but not given. And spoke to the Rising boys, and yeah, really disappointed. And they did not bring it up. I brought it up. I did ask them about one of the dismissals. And, here we go. Bang! Lovely shot. Out the boundary and 4 runs. And it was the one that was actually given where I had a feeling that he'd possibly hit the ground. And they said, yeah, it wasn't, but it is what it is. And the thing was that the batsman was really disappointed, like extremely disappointed, but he didn't go carrying on. Didn't show dissent. Well, in my eyes he didn't, so which was really good to see from them. The Rising boys did the right thing. So, in full and dot ball. Well, that's the end of the first over and 6 off it. So 43 needed in 234 balls. So they need 1.1 run and over. Might be able to manage it. So Cheyenne, who's out there, he'll now be on strike. Cheyenne Khan, let me see. I'll have to bring up his figures actually and have a bit of a look at him. So he's opening with Ilyas Hassan. Well, he has a 66, not too bad. Okay, in. That's a no ball. Yep. So free hit. You can just have a big swing at this if you want, mate. And now the umpire is talking, and he's bowled 1 no ball. I thought you would. No, he's actually going to have a talk with the bowler. So, and the bowler's just said, "Look, yeah, don't worry about it. Just get on with it." I don't think that. Yeah. I don't think there's any need to talk to the bowler as yet. It's 1 no ball. But anyway. So, here comes the free hit. In he comes and bang. And that's a big hit too, by the way. That's yeah, nice. And that'll be 4 runs. Wow. So Cheyenne Khan, 4 off 2. Elias Hassan, 4 off 6. Okay. Tambir, in he comes, full of ball and chopped out, and they think about a run, but, well, Elias sends him back in the end after taking a couple of steps. So the boys just trying to work out their running. They don't normally open, and so I think this is, of course, a great opportunity, and well done to Habib on putting the boys in, getting them to work together from the very start. That's good to see. So, building the team, because it would be beyond easy for Habib and Arslan to go out there and just push it round, whack a few here, whack a few there. That's wide. So this will basically, well, this will see the end of the rising in regards to the F40 competition. They're about to make it. So anyway, that's been chopped out and a single there to Cheyenne. So and of course the strikers, well, it'll be straight through to the finals with 3 wins. All right, here we go. And he comes and bang, in the air. Fielder will come around, get underneath it and take the catch. Elias, not the right thing to do. Don't know why he did that. Yes, maybe work it round a bit. Would have been a good opportunity to have a little bit of bat before you go away. And I don't think he has appreciated the opportunity as well as Habib would have liked, possibly there. Good morning and a good afternoon to Aditya Sabio. Well, there you go. You're dead right there, mate. But as I say, Elias, I don't think he didn't take that opportunity, didn't grab it, didn't make use of it, shall we say. Anyway, Cheyenne this time, he's guided that one through the slip region and just gets himself a single. Could have got 2, but in the context of cricket and the game, well, not the game, but in cricket, that would be the best thing to do, is when a new batsman comes out and you had actually got to, if you've got to the other end, it's the end of the over to come. If you can get the single and just give them time to settle in out there, they might see how it's hitting off the deck. So it's Yuba Nebi who's actually out there now with Cheyenne, and he what's he got? He's got a 32, strike rate of 61, only averages 14 normally, so great opportunity to be out there. That's good. this one again just guided into the gully region. No run. So we've seen a couple of those shots from Cheyenne. And this time, right, same again. Looked a step forward at that, and it was a little short. In and bang down the ground, and there's a man there, and this is taken low, but he's saying he's taken that. Now, from here, guys, I've got to be honest, it looked like he took that. His hands were low to the ground, the ball's gone in, and that has, to me, because there's no way he could have picked that up if that had bounced in front of him. And Cheyenne is out. So it's a deep long on, and the batsman's still out there. Cheyenne, you've got to go. You've been given. Yep, here's what it is. Look, I had a pretty good view, and to be honest, for my mind, his hands were underneath it. Okay, there you go. 2 for 14. I was actually just about to tell you guys about the fielding positions and say, listen, we've got a guy down at long on, there's a bit of a cow corner, they're pretty close to on the boundary, but there's plenty, and then I was going to go on and say there was plenty of paddock on the offside, backward a square, the usual, it was all there. Instead, he's picked the man out pretty well. All right. Osama has 1 for 6. He comes in, round the wicket, and Rashid Mahmood keeps that one out. Only has a highest of 12 not out and averages 8.25, but good opportunity to get some time in the middle, and beaten there though. This time, short. He's tried to work him around the corner, but misfield. No, they didn't get the run. Okay. So that's the over. It's a wicket maiden. Wow. Very nice. Okay. So Rashid keeps that one out. And ooh, gets away with it. Oh dear. So Rashid, what's he got? Oh yeah, said that 12, not out. Strike rate only of 90. He's banged that though in the corner. Deep square leg comes around. He won't get to it. Wow, that rocketed. 4 runs. That was sweet. Ball comes back. And that's, well, he's tried to hoik it, is what I'm going to say. It's gone to the onside and no run. And this time, and not out. Looked high, looked like it was going down leg. And he comes, and full of ball. That's an appeal, and that is given. That looked pretty plumb from here. Yep, pretty plumb. Don't stand your ground. That, you got to go. Full, looked pretty much a middle stump sort of gig, and you try to cross bat it, and you give an LB. No, don't stand the ground. Just. So, a wicket and 4 runs off that over. 3 for 18. Guys have been given opportunities here to go out and push it round, play some nice shots, take it through to the end, and well, I don't think they're actually taking that opportunity. Couple of the some of the shot selection, maybe not the best. So Zishan Khalid, the new batsman, he's at the non-strikers. That's worked off the hip, and they will get a single. So he will now, Zishan will now take strike. Okay, bowler comes in and worked into, whoa, if the throw hits, he's in trouble. Whew. He was in real trouble if that was a direct hit. This time, and swing and a miss. This time it's, trying his best to edge it. I'll give you the tip. Trying his best. So, Zishan, well, he's only had 3 innings here in the EPL. And he hasn't actually managed any runs. So 3 innings, and it's all been ducks. So can he get a run? And that's a wide. He doesn't get the run, but the strikers do. And Yeah, when your best is none for. Yep, on 0. Not out, though. Not out. So does not have a run yet. Can he get that run? Oh, big swing. Big miss. End of the over. 2 offered. All right, here we go. And played into the offside by Ivanevi, and they've got 1. So single off the first ball of that over. And Tambia in again, and half-hearted appeal. So Zishan, well, doesn't have that run yet. Oh, swing and a miss. Well, Tambia, 1 off the first ball, couple of dot balls. This time it is, and playing a miss. Tell you what, Tambia's on the money here. Here we go. And, no run. He was sent back. I think he was sent back, but, well, yeah, I think they could have gone there. Bit uncertain. All right. Tambia, last ball of the over, is it? And it is, and it's wide and wide called. So you can do that one again. Yeah, he's been on the money here, and then all of a sudden just strays one down the offside. This time, though, it's on the money, dot ball, 2 off the over. And Zishan Khalid still doesn't have that run. End of the 6th over, 3 for 22. All right. Osama Shikta to continue. He has the ball in hand. His name will come up very shortly as the bowler, but yeah, it is. He's there. He's up now. Sorry. Okay, comes in. Yuba Nevi on strike and dot ball. And what have we got? Right. Here he comes. Round the wicket. Full of ball. In the block hole. Kept out. this time. It is a little yeah. Fraction, well, definitely shorter than the last ball. But dot ball. Quickly turns around, in he comes, and beats the bat again. Sama Shikta has 1 for 8. So Ivanevi, well, he's got 2 to his name, and sort of uppish. Maybe a bit of an edge in that. Oh, he's going to go for a second. Throw's going to come in, and no, they're safe. All good. He gets 2 runs. Misfield. I'll put that down to. Bit of a misfield. So, rightio. Osama, and he comes. This time full of ball and played back to the bowler who doesn't field it. Made an attempt, but anyway, mid-off gets to it. No runs, so 2 off the over, and that's 3 for 24. Now, will we see a change? Possibly. I think we are going to see a change. I think we're going to see the spin bowler brought on here, or a spin bowler. So, all right. Boy, oh boy, what is taking so long here? Come on, guys. It's the batsman, actually. There you go. It's Zibanejad. He's doing run repairs with a thigh pad or something, or I don't know what he's doing. But it's certainly holding the game up. Our umpire's, of course, taking note of that, as he should. So, here we go. Okay, cut. Point gets it, slight misfield, no harm done. Zeshan Khalid does not get off, does not get his first run, I should say. He has none off 11. Oh, hang on. That's Tambir. Okay, resuming, sorry. Oh, there you go. All right. And, swing and a miss. Well, okay. And this time, in the block hole, chopped out, no run again. So, and he comes, pushes onto the offside, and no, you're kidding. Zeshan Khalid has just held the bat up, said, hey, I need a new bat. Zeshan, with all due respect, I don't think it's the bat as to why you're on a big fat 0. Nope. Get a run, son. Get a run. I want you to get a run, but not with that shot. We'd love to see him get his first run. Anyway. So... all right, Tambier comes in. Full of ball. Outside off. And that is a maiden over. So... I tell you what, if Zishan Khalid gets a new bat here, if he gets a new bat, and he then smacks a 4, then, well, I will be absolutely shocked. It would be funny to see, though. Yes, anyway. Well, new bat in hand, I do believe, and he's now going to come out to the non-striker's end. Summer to resume bowling from the Stockholm end. Yes, Crossy, I said it again, the Stockholm end. And he comes in, full ball, it's in the air. It's going to be, yes, lands safely. Tell you what, the wind pushed it extensively then and made it very, very hard indeed for Tambier Sarif to even attempt to catch that. It was over his head, so job done. All right, Osama, in he comes. Oh, lovely shot, huge shot, and it's 6 runs. Boom! Up we go. 6. Wow. Now, the wind carried it. Don't get me wrong, but there was still a big hit. Good timing. Good bit of loft about it. Bang. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Luke from Belgium. Yeah, blame the bat. For sure, mate, for sure. Oh, yes. Damn bat. Yeah. You know, 16 balls and that bat just wasn't there for me. All right, Sama in. He's just been belted for 6. Oh, gets a dot ball. Well, Luke, I don't know who you are, but I presume you've played a little bit of cricket, most likely. Let's be honest. Have you blamed the bat? It's a good one to go with, got to admit. This time, oh, outside off, dot ball. So, rightio. This time over the wicket, which is what I'd rather see. You don't understand why right-handed bowlers go around the wicket so often, but anyway, it's comes in again, and oh, nice drive along the ground, single, and now he's farming the strike. That's the way. That's the way to do it. End of the over. 9 offered. Well, 3 for 33. It's the end of 9. And, oh, will it be Tambier? I think, yeah, Tambier to resume. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So, Tambier comes in. Ubanebi, oh, works off the hip. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Really good technique there. But only the single. He wanted 2, but No, 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 no. Zishan Khalid, he just was never interested in 2 runs. He just wants to have a bat. He's got a new bat now. So this is the big moment for Zishan. And he has to get a run. Has to get his first EPL run. Will we blame the bat? Let's see. Yeah, let's blame the bat. Look what he's done. But hang on. And it's landed safely. There you go. Gets his first run. And he's made us all look silly. Luke, I'm telling you, Luke. No, he got the run. Oh, Trav. G'day, mate. Well, Trav, yeah, don't watch the replay because I think I blamed you for something, but rightio. I bowled him. There you go. So, Bluff VPN stumps light up, as they do. And he was coming from the Kiev end. It was Tambir. He picks up another wicket. And, yeah, Trav, I did say that you started, I'm pretty sure you started the Stockholm end from this end talk. And so that's what I'm going with, that you started it, and that's what we run with. Crossy thinks it should be the Helsinki end, but no, I'm with you. Stockholm end sounds better. So, well, Trav, what you have missed is, well, it was crazy, absolutely crazy. All out for what, 48. The Rising Stars, just decimated, and well, as you can see here, strikers now 4 for 35, but they've basically put in middle order batsmen to start the show. So, and Zishan Khalid just got his first run, so 1 run in the EPL, and that was after he changed bats, and we had a bit of a laugh. Luke from Belgium was the same, but anyway. Yeah, so strikers. This is going to be. It'll be an easy win here for them. There's no doubt about that. 4 for 35 when you only need another 14 off 183 balls. You have none other than Habib Khan and Arslan Gondal sitting, waiting, ready to come out if needed. And I think they might know how to throw the bat around just slightly. So it's going to be an early one here. So I hope you had a good flight, Trav. I hope the kids did behave. Young Ralphie, that's the one I can imagine might have had a hard time. But anyway, full of ball and a dot ball. So Zahab Ali is well, that's the end of the over. So a wicket and 2 runs. There you go. All right. And hang on. Nazmul. Nazmul's going to have a bowl. All right. Oh, well, I think he is. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Bang. Short and wide. Wide called. 10 overs. And it's, well, yeah, now it's still 10 overs, actually, and it's 4 for 36. All right, comes in, short again, and wide called. So this is not the best start. Not at all. And short and wide called. This is trash bowling. Not too sure why he's doing this. Look out. There we go. And we have a dot ball. This time. And just pushed into the offside. No run. And swing and a miss. Bang. And gets through the infield. It won't go to the boundary. They've got one. And they will come back for two. Okay, Nasmul in again. And pushed onto the offside. No run. Oh, that's a wide. Well, 12 runs needed. 30 overs to do it. And this will be dropped. You're kidding. And then could have had a run out. But was self-pitying and didn't pick up the ball and throw it. That's a simple drop. Meidel. Wow. Got to do better than that. You are better than that. You must take those catches. Now, we have a batsman who's now walking to the side. And what is it he wants? Gloves or something? Come on. It's so for some reason the score has not updated. I'm not too sure what's happening there. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Well, apparently the score has frozen. There you go. So, dear. Well, in he comes, and in the air, and nope. Could have dived, might have had a chance, but not to be. Not to be. So, Well, in he comes. That's going to be a wide. So, guys, I do apologise with the tablet that they do the scoring on that links through to us here on the overlay has frozen up. So there you go. And this time pushed into the offside. no run. And Dave Robson, who would normally sort these things out, is, I believe, umpiring on the other ground. And I've never actually done the scoring. So, anyway. And he's been given. Now, I tell you what, I've got to say that dissent's not out of the question if this is going to continue. Every decision, people are giving the stare and very much taking their time to go off. Come on, guys, just here's what it is. Well, wicket goes, and they do have. Hang on, look out! So we now actually have the scorers are back on. Rightio. So look out. So I'm actually thinking it was more a case of Benny Strong had brain freeze and more than the tablet froze up. That's what I'm going to run with. So, well, they got it back. Good work, Benny. Well done. And, well, goal. Out he comes. Rightio. Can he get the show on the road? Finish it up. Well, we will see what happens. Not much happening there, but I'll have a look at goal. And he only has a high of 26, strike rate of just over 80, and average is 9.5. So don't go out, push a few around, and well, that's all you really need to do, isn't it? So anyway, 5 for 42, 7 runs needed, 12th over. They normally have drinks at 13, but surely they will just continue through. It would be pretty silly to take drinks. Don't need the drinks. Weather is not hot. Both batsmen have not been there from the start. Okay, John comes in and big appeal, big appeal. If that hit the pad, oh, wow. If that hit the pad, that, oh, okay. Mustn't have. So, batsman saying he hit the bat, but I think they were saying that it hit the pad first. Anyway, he's still there. That's all that matters. He's pushed that one on the offside. Got ball. Rightio. 7 needed. And comes in and full ball hit into the offside. They have 1. They should get 2, but Gull says, no, not happening. I want to have a bat. So, Gull, well, he's going to take up the strike here. All right. He's got none off 1. We've now got more talk between the players and the umpire and rightio, we're set. And pushed around the corner on the onside and no run. All right. Bowler comes in and that's going to be a wide. And this one again, and wide called. So, and pushed back to the bowler. In again, this time. Oh, he's trying to guide it and it's gone to gully instead. Anyway, so end of the over. 4 runs needed. And this is showing Khalid has now found the bat that has taken him to 4 runs. And he's nearly chopped that on. Chopped it onto his legs, and luckily for him, it ricocheted off away from the stumps. So Tambia with 4 for 17. Gee, you'd be looking for that 5-er, wouldn't you? Can he get the 5-er? Will he get the 5-er? In at the ground, straight to point, and the throw comes. Oh, misfield. I tell you what, I'll be having a word with that lad, as that is not good enough. Idle. Not good enough. Oh, Gull on strike. Tambia comes in. It's kept out. And in again. Push back to the bowler. Tell you what, how about getting these runs? Because worked around the corner. That's better. And it could go all the way. And it stopped inside. And it did not touch the rope. They only got 1. Hang on. Okay. Tambia starts again. Looking for that 5th wicket. But not going to get it there. He's going to get a wide. Now, scores are level. 1 run required. Well, thank you to high40.com for their sponsorship in the high 40 competition. As Tammy comes in and wide called, and that's the game. Well, guys, what can I say? So they've been decimated today, the Rising Stars, and I'm not too sure why they are continuing. And I'm thinking that they're continuing because the umpires out in the middle have a different score in their books. And that can be the only reason. So, what we see here is 0 runs required. And what we're seeing is that they are going to continue the game. Now, anyway, so maybe the scorers know something, and I'll just ask. So, first innings tally was wrong. There you go. So they're actually chasing a couple more runs. Yep, okay, and it wasn't fixed up, so this is what happens when you let Dave Robson go umpire the other game, you see. And, oh dear, yep. So, is what it is. Well, here we go. And John Singh. It is John Singh who's bowling, and yep, and he comes pushed into the offside. All the fielders are inside the circle, so they need another couple of runs. So I do apologise for what you're seeing on your screen. It is what it is, and pushes it back, and all right, so, and bang, and lands safely, no run, and well, there you go. There you go. So, and again, and he's pushed into the offside. No attempt at getting the final runs. They're just happy to stand with bat in hand and push the ball back. And look out. There we go. Make a liar of me. And that was Gull. And they have to, you've got to run. What on earth is the non-striker doing? Has he actually got a brain in that head? Fair dinkum. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it. What an idiot. Jeez. So he's just stayed at the non-striker. You've got to actually run to get the run. Then start doing the squats. Finally, game is done and dusted. Got the run. So all over here at Tiskra on field 1. Well, guys, we now have a couple of week break. No cricket for the next 2 weekends as the Estonian side head off to Finland for the ICC Sub-Regional World Cup qualifiers. And, well, looking forward to that. And don't forget you can tune in on ICC TV for that one. All right, guys. Well, thanks again, and we will see you all next time.